necessary. Shut up and take my money.
Hi everyone, thank you for always tuning in. Welcome to yet another video. My name is Mapenzi Katsu and I am the Managing Director for Magnem Group Africa Limited. Today, it's all about your customer saying, shut up and take my money. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make that happen. So tune in and let's go into it. I feel the number one thing as a business owner you should be selling is value. Make sure your customers understand the value of the product or the value of the service that you're selling to them. I'll give you a good example. If today I'm to come to you with a nice car, and I tell you that this car goes for 5 million, and I explain to you the uniqueness of this car, the add-ons in the car, the comfortability, the horsepower, the engine. I'm not very good at cars, but I'm thinking that's what you find in the cars. And I tell you, any car that has this type of performance goes for 9 million shillings, but this model gives you the same performance for 5 million shillings. I can guarantee you that nobody in their right mind will be able to say no to that. Because number one, you have shown them the value of the product that you're selling. You have shown them the product in comparison to other products that range for a higher price. Then that's when you launch or say your own price. And with that, they feel this is a huge discount. This is an unbeatable deal. I need to get it now, because if I don't get it now, there is a guarantee that the next person is going to get it. So it also helps build the urgency for a client to say, I need to get it and I need to get it now. It is important for, number one, the seller to understand the fact that when you're pitching business, you're showing them value. You're communicating that this commodity or whatever this package is far more valuable by this and that factor. Of which, once you've been able to communicate the value, then the pricing, the urgency comes in. But also, you want to make sure that you're not too pushy, that you need to get it now, you need to do it today, or else tomorrow it will not be there. Let that be on the customer side. Let them think that for themselves. But it should not be coming to you that it's urgent. It's one thing, like right now, I can guarantee you that in the Kenyan market, one thing that ruins business is when you say that it will not be available in the next 2 hours. The number one cancel it off as a scam. Because why will it not be available in the next 2 hours? Why do I feel like you're giving me pressure to pay now? It means I'm risking my money. What if you don't deliver as per what we have agreed? But the moment you just show them value, mention your price, leave it up to them to decide. But don't be too eager and too pushy to close the business, because you will end up ruining the work that you did in showing them the value of that product. So I feel once you have come up with the offer and you know exactly what you're offering and at what price you're offering it for, I feel the salespeople need to be proactive in terms of the communication, or how they put the whole pitch together should not, number one, show urgency, number two, desperation, number three, it shouldn't be, there are offers that you get and you feel like it's either this thing is almost expiring or there's a problem. So when you're making that offer, when you're pitching that offer, you need to make sure that, number one, it doesn't make your client feel like you need to sell it before Friday, because after Friday it's no longer, doable, or it's no longer usable, or it would have expired by Friday. So how your salespeople carry themselves, how your marketing team puts out the information, it's what guarantees that a client would want to literally buy. And that also guarantees how many, because is this message speaking to one, two, or to a lot more people? Because there's one thing called, we always say you need to plant a seed and just wait for that seed to like germinate and grow into a whole tree. So in the communication that I'm giving, in my pitch, am I planting a seed into multiple people, or am I planting this seed into a specific person? So the art of selling is the most important apart from the package. Because you might have the best of packages, you might have the best deal, but no one is willing to buy. And you'll find that the problem is not even in the pricing. The problem is in the communication. The problem is in the sales. The problem is they do not understand why should they buy this thing. Because the price might be lower, but also remember, there's a saying that says cheap is expensive. So is your offer a cheap is expensive kind of deal? Or is it just a one-time deal that does not come twice? I feel that question takes us back into the principles of starting a business. You need to identify what problem you're solving. You need to identify who are the people that are most likely to engage or most likely to buy from you. And then also, it doesn't matter whether it's, you see, this cup can be sold for about 100,000. It all depends on the packaging. It all depends on the sales bit of it. So how you package your product is very, very, very important. How you define or analyze the product that you have is also very important, because if you come to me and tell me this is a cup and I'm selling it at 100,000, best believe that I will not buy it. But if you come to me and tell me that this is a ceramic cup that is known to have your tea or coffee hot for at least an hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour. The advantages of this cup is that it doesn't burn your hands when you hold it, as it's thick in terms of material. It's not easily breakable, and I best believe that this will be good for you as you love having coffee in your office. Then I'm gonna buy this. Because number one is you have shown me the value of an ordinary cup. Even if what you said about this cup might not be entirely true, but the fact that you packaged it in that manner, it has shown me, number one, I need a cup, because most of the time you get into meetings and your coffee gets cold. So definitely I need a cup that can keep my coffee hot for at least a longer period of time, so that I don't have to have it warmed every time it gets cold. So the packaging is always very important. You might be selling the basic of things, but how are you selling it? How have you packaged it? Who are you selling it to? Why are you selling it to them? And also you need to know that this product might not be selling for 5 years, but I'm going to make the best of 2 years. So in that 2 years, package it, sell it to the best of your ability. And by the time its shelf life or its attention span runs out, then you're able to get another product to put into the market. But like from the trust that you've already built with the first product. It has been wonderful having you guys. Thank you so much for always tuning in. And to get more and more of these videos, kindly like, subscribe, follow, and also share to any business owner that you feel would use this information. If you're looking for a personalized consultation, then feel free to use the details that I've just popped up on your screen. Have a good one, and it's always a pleasure having you. Ciao, ciao.